Next, Carpenter. But yeah, we're gonna end but I am gonna end stream talking about wrestling. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this card. I think this card is a little bit lackluster. I feel like they put this card together. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out here and vibing after stream. I do think this card is a little bit lackluster. Um, Partly because it's missing star power. I mean, we have I show speed. We have I show speed, and let's call this what it is. They're mirroring what AEW is doing with offering that first hour for free, and then it leads right into the pay per view. It's a pre show. Let's call it what it is. It's a pre show. So this is our pre show for night one on ESPN2. We have the unsanctioned match, which that's probably gonna fuck. Okay, first listen for both of y'all. Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys were it for me. So there you go. Since we're all sharing for the class, there. I had an option at one point. It was like doing like the Pokemon starter kit. We were in a CD store and I could see the disappointment in my father's eyes. My father said, "Hey, you pick two things. You can pick a Usher CD or you can pick the Spice Girls CD." And I elected to pick the Spice Girls CD. And you see how my life's changed since then. So like I brought shame to my father in that single moment in that fucking Virgin Mobile store, whatever it was when however we used to buy music back in the day. So all I want to do is think of that. Yes. So, but yeah, first hour. If I'm gonna be predicting, I want Fatu to win, but Drew needs to win more because I keep seeing Drew lose too much, and for me to care about Drew as a main star, he needs to go into this and wins this. I still think Fatu. The problem is Fatu losing is not going to hurt Fatu. Drew losing is going to hurt him more. That's how I view this match for hour one. How we threw this together, the fucking I show speed, the Vision going up against fucking LA Knight and the Usos. I think we get a heel turn. I think to set the night right is they lose this match, the Usos and LA Knight, and I think Jey Uso finally turns heel. And I only say that because Jey Uso just went on Cameron and Mason's podcast and went after Cameron. So I think it's hey Google. I think it's building up to that interview and then what's happening right now with Uso internally. I think that it's going to set the change for him for what's to come for his character. Seth Rollins and Gunther again. I don't understand the booking behind this because it should have been Gunther. It should have been Seth Rollins. What is his fucking name? Braun Breaker, but Braun got hurt. You know he's gonna get eased in. I feel like Braun Breaker screws Seth Rollins over. Gunther wins, and then Gunther's favor for Heyman is, hey, I want the Beast Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam in Minneapolis, and then he finally retires Brock Lesnar, and then we don't see that fucking piss head for the rest of the fucking remainder of my goddamn life. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch wins. To finally get that monkey. What's up, Bread? What's up, Bread? Fatal four way for the women's tag titles. I saw this coming a mile away a couple months ago. I think my dark horse is Bailey and Valkyria. I could see the Bellas winning to finally fucking get it underneath their notch. I don't think Lash Legend and Nia Jax retain. I also see a Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss heel turn. Stephanie and Liv Morgan, bro. I love the fact that like it's been less about promos and it's been more of like I hate that pendeja. It's been giving off that vibes like fuck that puta, fuck that pendeja. Like it's been on site with these two every time they're on fucking TV, and I love it, and it works. It's telenovela. The problem that I have with this match is that this match, that match, should be on night two. The only reason why I say that is because if you win the Royal Rumble, if you win the Royal Rumble, you deserve to be in the main event. Which means because we have 2 nights of WrestleMania, there's an issue here. Like, but we'll get to that one here shortly. I think that this match should be on night two. It shouldn't be on night one. Because one of them has to be the piss match. And if there is going to be a piss match, it's going to be that fatal 4-way. Because I don't give a shit about any of these four teams in this match. I don't, especially after seeing them live in Pittsburgh on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. Like I just don't like. I don't like the Bellas. I don't like how the Bellas work. I don't like how Charlotte works. Ever since the Rhea match, I just hate the way that Charlotte works. I hate the way that she carries herself in promos, and that was pretty evident in the Rhea when she dropped the title to Rhea, and then or when she challenged Tiffany for the title. Like I'm just not a fan of Charlotte. I was invested in Charlotte Flair stock. It like she won me over at some point, and then at a certain point, it was like nah. So, but that might be the piss break match, and that's night one. But so not yet. So I have okay. So I gave. Let's see. I said Drew. I think Division wins. Gunther wins that one. That's my predictions. I think Becky wins this one. I feel that the Bellas will win it, but my dark horse is Bailey and Valkyria. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think Liv wins. I love La Primera. I love Stephanie. I think Liv wins. Liv wins. I think it sets up a feud, a longer feud, a longer program, because I need to see a longer program with Stephanie. But I can also see Stephanie keeping it on a caveat. Someone pitched the idea at work. I was talking to someone at work, and we were like, I can see Dominic Mysterio leaving Liv and screwing Liv over for the title and siding with Stephanie Valkyrie, which is why, again, I feel like this match is out of place on the card because this should be a night two match. But if this is night one and there is some type of turn that happens, it leads into night two because night two we get Finn and Dom for night two. So I could see the vision, but hey, that's just me being me. Um Oba and Lesnar, that's just gonna feed fucking families. If Oba does not go over tomorrow on Sunday night, we're gonna have a fucking issue. Oba's going over. I don't give a shit what happens. And if Oba does not go over, we're not watching the rest of the fucking show. Because there's no fucking way with how hot Oba is right now that this motherfucker does not go over. I do think this match will be probably one of the dark horse matches of the weekend. I think this is gonna fuck. This match will probably fuck because all these guys can fucking work, and I'm fucking here for it. I'm actually here for this match. Maybe Ray. Ray might actually finally fucking die in a match, but again, I do think that like this match is gonna fuck. Demon Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. I think Demon Balor wins because we need a good Demon Balor showcase, and this is the match for it. I wish it was for the AAA title. I wish they would have put that AAA title on the line. But if they would have put the AAA title on the line, I don't think Finn wins it. So I like that fact it's just 1v1. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea wins the title because it's the only title that Rhea does need. She needs 2 titles for a Grand Slam. Or no, she needs 1. She needs the WWE Women's Championship. She won the NXT Women's Championship and the NXT UK Championship, so that does kind of count as her secondary titles. But she needs this one. I can see Rhea at some point in her career, but the NXT title does still count, and that's how she could get away with it. I think she's too prevalent of a star to drop down to the mid card scene because she got the tag titles again, and also she got the tag titles. She has both the NXT and the NXT UK Women's Championship underneath her belt. I mean, she could go after both of them late in the latter parts. I think she's still in the world title picture, depending on how her body holds up. But I would like to see her win that title because Io has won both. Io's won the world and the women's. Rhea just needs the women's. This is probably that's going to be probably this match, the Sami Zayn match and Trick Williams match. This will probably be the loudest that arena will get outside of Rhea's, which is why I feel like there should be a match swap. There's a match on this card that needs to be swapped out to night 1. I didn't give my prediction on this one, and I'll get there shortly. But I think this will be a very underrated match. Actually, yes, Opa, bro. You think Brock wants to be there for the entire 5 hours? That's why they threw his ass on fucking first hour ESPN. That's how you get people to watch. Okay, hey, Brock Lesnar's on ESPN. Former UFC heavyweight champion, fucking whatever, NCAA bullshit, going up against fucking, Alabama SEC shot put fucking of the year, and like it. That makes sense. This match makes sense being on first hour pre-show night 2. This match is gonna fucking feed families. This match is gonna be a fucking car wreck. That's why they're going. This match is going on first. This match is gonna be 20 minutes tops, and we're gonna be spending fucking 17 of that fucking minutes of of the start of that match on entrances. It's gonna be Brock's entrance, Oba's entrance. They're gonna fucking stare down for fucking 5 minutes. We're gonna get a fake F5. We're gonna get a fucking spine buster, and then we're gonna fucking get a fall from grace, and it's done. That match is not going 20 minutes fucking tops, and I'm gonna fucking time it. Which then gives these guys 40 fucking minutes to fucking kill each other because I can't fucking wait because we're getting destroyers everywhere, bro. If we don't get a destroyer on a ladder, then this match is going to be a disappointment. If I don't watch Javon Evans fucking cutter someone from ladder to ladder, it's going to be a disappointment of a fucking match, bro. Like, fucking JD McDonough, Big Head's going to fucking do a shooting star press off of a ladder onto somebody's body laying on a fucking ladder. Like, I see all the spots that are going to happen. How Ray fits into this, I don't know. Again, I think Ray will finally die in a ring because we've been waiting for it for so long. But like that's what that match is going to be like. It's going to be a car wreck. And then let's see. So I have Trick winning this. I do like this match. Might be underrated, but I do have Trick winning. I have Rhea winning this one. I have Finn winning this one. Femi, Opa Femi winning that one. The IC title, I can see Penta retaining, but I can also see Javon Evans winning it. I'm gonna put JD McDonough as my dark horse, just as my dark horse. I think it's time. I think it's time to put the rocket on him. He's a very solid singles competitor, and he knows how to work. We just need to get the machine behind him, or another dark horse. I could see Dragon Lee winning it too. I could see four. I could see four outcomes where it's actually I could see five outcomes because Rusev has been flirting around that IC title picture for a while now. I could see him saying "fuck all you assholes" and winning that title. JD might die. Ray will die. He may get thrown off the ladder onto the fucking announcer table. And again, this will be the first hour of fucking WrestleMania on ESPN. But then we're gonna have to rebuild the table again. I could see that happening as well too. Like they're gonna run that Opa, Femi Javon Evans spot where like Javon just gets launched out of the ring into the table. Like that spot's getting ran. So, but I could see 5 out of the 6 people. I can see him retaining, but I can also see one of these 4 winning it. On to our main events for both night 1 and night 2. Again, great call on having the Royal Rumble winner main eventing night 2 WrestleMania Sunday. That's a great call. I'm not saying that we should treat the winners of the Elimination Chamber as secondary winners. I do like the fact that both world titles are in the main event of both nights, night 1 and night 2. I don't like the build up for this. This build up for Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton has been lackluster. Throwing Pat McAfee in there is lackluster. But again, I can see Randall winning. I can see the promos for the next 6 months being Pat McAfee saying "I told you so, I told you so, I told you so." It works. Randy's going over. Randy's getting 15. I think this might be the last time that we do see Rhodes in the world title picture for a while. I think he'll end up. I feel like he'll get slot in that Drew McIntyre role, where he'll just be in a lot of like aggressive feuds. After this, I can't see Cody winning it a third time. I cannot within the next year. I could, but I can't. But I feel like after Cody's third, that's it. Like I think Cody drops it. I think what needs to happen is if Cody gets the belt again, whomever wins Money in the Bank needs to cash in on him immediately. I don't want Cody gone. I just don't want Cody in the main event. Cody can be in the main event picture. He just can't be in the world title picture. So, and then CM Punk, Roman Reigns. Oh my god. So I'm glad Punk's here. I'm glad he's getting his singles main event. I think Punk goes over. Here's why Punk goes over. You did not run an angle with Roman shooting on fucking Seth Rollins and calling Seth Rollins a paper champion, a secondary champion. Then for him to come back and be like, hey, my feelings are hurt because I hate CM Punk that bad that my feelings are hurt that I'm going to take the secondary title off of him. For them to him fuck off again for another fucking 3 months. I think he goes over. I think CM Punk goes over. And if by chance Roman wins this title, this is a short reign for Roman. Because if Roman wins this and pulls a fucking Brock Lesnar and disappears, you just you better put him back to SmackDown and then fucking send whoever is gonna win the WWE Championship on the Raw. It's time. I keep saying this. It's time. Bring that title back. Please bring that title back to fucking Raw. It's the more important show. It's the show that gets as much eyes as it can. So, but the thing with that is we have to put it back on Roman for that to happen. So, and there's two ways that this can happen. Punk can go over at Mania as he should because he deserves the Mania win. I can see this feud extending a little bit further out. Roman winning it on a non-major Big Four pay-per-view, and then carrying it into SummerSlam, where then he faces Femi. But the thing is, this is how you have to book Femi. Femi has to come out and destroy Brock on Sunday. He has to legit. Oba has to fucking win that match to fucking get this on. He has to win that match. He needs a feud in between that gets him the fucking SummerSlam. You don't put him in Money in the Bank because I think Money in the Bank's bullshit. But I think what you do is you actually finally use his briefcase to cash in on the WWE Championship instead of the World Heavyweight Championship because at least it gives Oba a fair chance. If it is Roman Oba at SummerSlam, that like there's no bullshit. LA has to get himself out the shit house. But also, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I can give you 3 superstars that probably deserve it more than LA Knight. And it's Dom, it's Trick, Logan Paul. 4, Braun Breaker. Logan Paul cashing in break Logan Paul cashing in break. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to hear his logic because the thing is, Jacob Fatu can kick someone's ass and get the title. That doesn't fall same for Logan Paul. Logan Paul is an opportunist, and having that briefcase is the biggest opportunity he can get. The problem is you still have a raging cunt in Seth Rollins who hates the vision. So what's gonna fucking happen is anytime that he decides he wants to fucking cash in on that briefcase, that's how it works between him and Braun Breaker both. Hey, you dipshits win that briefcase, I'm on your fucking ass like fucking white on rice, bro. Like until something happens where the actual vision themselves plays defense and says, "Hey, no, this is actually fucking happening." That's how you can book. That's how you can book a whole year of that, and then lead into fucking Mania next year, where it then becomes Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, or Seth Rollins and Logan Paul for the title. Like it could work. It could work if you do it right. And again, the principles that in the parts and the principles, the parts and piece, don't fucking get hurt. If you can say, Seth, just don't get hurt for a fucking year and make this work. Hey, Braun Breaker, don't flip a fucking table and fucking rupture your appendix, and then we can make this work. But you understand, you know how pissed we would be if that happens? And it's gonna work and it's gonna print money. And whether or not we resolve this conflict in the Middle East or not, But him going into Saudi Arabia with the WWE, not listen, it's not just the world title; it's the WWE Championship. That's what needs to happen. Like if we're booking this in the style of WWE, that's what makes sense to how they want the money. They want to be able to be like, let's get the hits on YouTube. Let's get the hits on TikTok. Let's send Logan Paul on this massive media run going into Mania of next year. It works. I hate it, but it would work. It would fucking work. But hey, guess what? It brings in more money. Hey, then you're getting people to spend fucking money to get a ESPN Plus membership or a Netflix membership to see what the fuck he's doing. It Braun Breaker doesn't have that same effect, but at least Braun Breaker logically within the story of what Seth Rollins is doing now works. So, but also, okay, but now this branches out. Hey, I could see Dominic Mysterio winning it, and I can see a feud with Finn and Dom, and then the title changing back and forth between the two of them. Whether it be the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship, I think it'd be more. The thing is, I could see the World Heavyweight Championship changing like that. I can't see the WWE Championship hanging like that. So, if Dom wins, if Dom wins Money in the Bank, Dom wins Money in the Bank, then Dom Dom goes after if it's non feud related. I see Dom. I say fuck it. Send Dom after the World WWE Championship. Don't send him after the World Heavyweight Championship. Send him against a prestigious champion. He's currently a champion of a brand that you guys own. He's been the NXT championship, or no, he's been the NXT North American champion. You guys see something in him, and it's gonna work eventually. I got like 10 more minutes here, and then I'm done yapping. I could see it work, but like there are just specific titles that certain people should go after. Yeah. Oh, well, of course. Um, but I could see Dom winning the WWE Championship in over under 3 years, 2 3 years. I can see Braun Breaker winning the World Heavyweight Championship in under a year. I can see Oba winning World Championship in under a year. Because also now this plays on a part of Roman's promo to Punk about sending him down to NXT and sending and having these young pups come up for him to smash. Hey, I'm Obafemi. I'm taking that shit to heart. Hey, I'm not nothing to fucking sneeze at. And again, the thing is, you can book that with Oba winning the King of the Ring, which it would be the legitimate way, or hey, I just destroyed Brock Lesnar. My stock is super hot right now. I'm coming after you, Roman, because hey, you saw what I did to Brock. You couldn't do that to Brock. It took you X amount of times to do that to Brock. I did that in a fucking night. It took Roman having to turn into the tribal chief to be able to beat Brock Lesnar. I did that off of rip and off of my own strength. So like if we got creative, we could probably if you had the right minds, you could probably book Oba to be like you could have him booked as like 03, 04 Brock when Brock just went on that fucking run where like he mowed through the Hardys, he mowed through King of the Ring, he fucking got to SummerSlam and mowed through The Rock to win the undisputed title. Like you can do that in the summer and get eyes on and be like, oh shit, and then and see what Oba does with the championship. He's hot, bro. He fucking the I all respect to them. They're a great tag team. That should have not happened, bro. Respect the War Raiders, bro. But listen to this though. Okay, now hey, Braun Breaker, Oba, Bronson Reed, Oba, Jacob Fatu, Oba. Like I don't think you see Oba and Femi in the same light, but like Oba Gunther, if that match ain't gonna be pretty, that match is not gonna be fucking pretty. Bro, that match is not gonna be pretty, but I'm telling you, that's just gonna cook though. Because he's gonna look at Gunther and Gunther like, motherfucker, you ain't shit. And this is a Gunther at any point that it happens. This is a Gunther that's been collecting Infinity Stones. So Gunther got Gunther got Goldberg, Gunther got AJ Styles, Gunther got Cena. Gunther's coming after Brock Lesnar. I'm telling you, he's gonna get one more fucking Infinity Stone, and then he's gonna run it to Open Femi. And Open Femi's gonna be like, "Fuck that." And that's just gonna. It's gonna like in the frame of how this business company works. We can make it make sense, and we can make it. I mean, the in betweens are going to be a little bit messy because it is creative and Michael Hayes and all that. But like in my wrestling brain right now, I could put that shit in the